Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Star Swapper, and it's another puzzle game. The key for the game was provided by developer. So, a puzzle game where you have to move stars from one slot to the other. I'm gonna only show you one level, and then I will sum up, because I don't want to really give you too many hints. We're gonna only play first level. So, you have slots and stars with letters. I think the letters are from Greek alphabet. So you have to move proper star into proper slot. So let's say uh, this one, I'm gonna maybe say it if I can. I think it's gamma. So gamma is on epsilon and it should go to gamma. So let's just move it like this. This way gamma goes to gamma, epsilon goes to epsilon, and we have to somehow move this one. Let's see here. Maybe this is going to work or not. No, and we have to move them again. So maybe I will reset. I will try again. Right. Basically, this goes after gamma. Right. So maybe we try to park. Maybe we try to park the other one. But which? Gamma is first. After gamma. Like, this should be before gamma. Right? So first this one, then gamma, and we park this one after that. So something like this, right? And that's fixed. Okay, that's how you do it. Basically, you have to move those stars to a free spot and match the proper letters. Now, the size of the game is quite high. We have this many levels. So this is like, let's say 6 per 1. This is like 5, 8, 10. That would be 60, 72 plus special ones, probably around 100. Like, this is a bonus content. Looks like this. We have to herd this star because it moves on its own. Let's see, like this. Right, so I have to herd it so it will move where we want it to move, like this. This is another mechanic. After we herd it far enough, it's going to open another path, and then we can start herding another star, like this one, right? This is one of the mechanics in the game. Then we have few more. I'm gonna just go back to star map, space map. Right, so I finished one. I finished one, well, constellation, and it unlocked 3 more which have more mechanics. For instance, this one has closed paths. So if you want to unlock it, we need to move basically this one there. No, not this one, this one. So after we move it, it unlocks. Alright, like this. Then we have another one, another mechanic, I think here. Yeah, that's the first one. And what's the mechanic? You can teleport, right? So you can teleport this one here, move those two, and this one goes where it should go. So you have teleports, you have opened, or rather possible to open paths. You have stars that move on your own. There's like 1 or 2 more mechanics which I'm not gonna really talk about. They are probably in further constellations. I'm only going to show one more. Okay, so this one will explode after 8 moves, and I wasn't able to finish this level. So you can try to go at least, I mean, well, you can at least try to move it somehow. Let's say this should be parked, and we move this one around, something like this, and Yeah, it worked. Right. So I'm only going to go to options, maybe not to options. Well, let's see options. Options, yeah. I muted music. SFX is on 5%. Tutorials, I'm not gonna reset them. There's a couple of languages. Let's see how many. Four languages. And then we have something like, maybe not map, yeah, maybe space map. Okay, so those are those that I've unlocked. As I said before, around 100 levels. So the whole puzzle that looks like this has 100 levels. So this is one level. Basically, this times 100. So definitely a puzzle game with multiple mechanics, but the idea is the same. The idea is that you can move, in most cases, I think almost all the time, you move one location. That's all you can do. Sometimes you can only do it one way. Sometimes you have limited number of moves. Sometimes stars move on their own, but basically you move one star into a free spot. That's all you do, and that's the idea of the puzzle. I'm only going to go back to space map and then maybe one more app, because yeah, this is of course test text, because this is probably early alpha or something, or beta. Now I'm going to also do the yeah, more info, this one. So help shows us all the options. So aside from all those that I already showed you, there's also yeah, there's a rotating pathway as well, single use pathway, which I didn't show. This is the activated one. Then we have something like large star, a red giant we have seen, a neutron star we have seen. So there's also a wormhole, also we have seen. We didn't see black hole and large star. I'm gonna leave it for you to discover on your own. What does it do? And then we have achievements, quite a lot of them. Of course, you have to, generally speaking, do all the levels. So the game is about doing all the levels. Yeah, the game is still in development. It's very fresh. Pretty well done. A lot of content. I was personally quite bored, to be honest, because it is not my cup of tea. It is not the type of game that I usually play. But I always admit that a game does what it's supposed to do for people who like it, if it does, and this one does. So this is a game for people who like puzzle games. This is definitely a puzzle game. It has a lot of content. It has around 100 levels. Takes quite a long time to beat. So yeah, it's gonna keep you occupied for a long time. But the whole game is this one puzzle. With of course many iterations and other mechanics, but it's just a puzzle game with one type of puzzle in many versions. I've already shown quite a few of those games on this playlist, so this is just another one of them. I would give it 7 out of 10. Why 2 points more than the average? One for the amount of content, just the sheer amount of levels. The other because well, it works properly. It works the window. It can be easily recorded. It didn't crash. It has 4 languages. It has sliders, everything that it needs, even though it's a very simple game. And it actually has additional mechanics. So aside from just moving stars around and like parking one somewhere on the side part of the level and then moving others around, there are also additional mechanics, like 5 or so of them, maybe 7, I'm not sure. Quite a few of them on top of the just very basic idea. So the idea for the puzzle is okay. Like for every puzzle, I don't really judge them. And you know, it's additional thing to wrap your mind around. That's okay. I'm positive towards those games. I don't personally play them or like them, but I know some people do. So for a puzzle, 7 out of 10. Star Swapper still in development, but already yeah, already works, already is playable, already has a lot of content done properly from technical point of view, and it is a game for all the puzzle lovers. If you liked other games I was showing you, there were just one type puzzle in 100 levels. That's just one of them, but done really properly. So positive review, and I will see you guys in the next one.